Hello, welcome to Recently Watched number 6. Today I'll be talking about the 10 titles that I've watched over the last 3 weeks, and this is the first one I've done for 3 weeks to the day. So, enjoy. So, yeah. I haven't done one of these for 3 weeks. Well, to the day. I haven't shot one for 3 weeks to the day. I put it live a week later though, for some reason. But anyway, first off, as always, do jump into the TV shows, and first one I watched was something you've seen in a recent pickup, and that was Scrubs, the complete third season. Finished watching this last night because I wanted something in the background because I was actually making a movie, kind of, because my friend was doing something like it, and not like a friend, so I got You Don't Mess with Zohan and the Fantastic Four and the 1994 one, and sort of spliced them together, which was fun. And I was going to upload it to YouTube, but when I tried last night it said 1,100 minutes, and I tried just for this, it was 800 minutes, so getting smaller, the window. But so let's see, but yeah, this was on the TV plan because well, I didn't take it out after watching last night, and I was watching the bonus features, watched the first 3. Okay, but anyway, as you can see, don't know if you can see, but there is 22 episodes. I really like this season. I've seen, as far as I know, all the episodes. I've definitely seen all these, and this is the series with Michael J. Fox as the OCD doctor, Dr. Kevin Casey. I can't remember when that episode is. My Porcelain God, maybe. It's over 2 episodes. It might be My Catalyst and My Porcelain God. My Porcelain God makes sense for the toilet on the roof. I might be wrong. And it's also got His Story too, which focuses on Turk. Yeah, and this is the season with Tara Reid and Turk and Carla's wedding. So yeah, I really enjoyed this season. I kind of just want to get season 4 straight away and watch that. But yeah, no, might get it for Christmas. I'm probably not going to buy that much now since Christmas is coming up, and don't really want to buy something that my parents have already bought me. So let's get into what I watched. Also, Revolution is back, so it's second season. I watched the first episode. It was good. Um, yeah, even though I've watched the first season, I didn't think it was great. I thought it was a good show, but nothing amazing. But I still want to stick with the show because I liked it enough, and I kind of prefer this episode over the some of the episodes in season 1. And also I watched the 6th episode of Walking Dead last night, which was the one that focused on the governor, and I also watched the 5th one last week. Both were really great episodes. Also down below you can check out mine and Dom's review of the first 4 episodes of season 4 of The Walking Dead. Also you can see a sort of intro thing there as well. But anyway, let's get into the films, and the first 2 are horror titles. Since it was before Christmas, well actually Halloween. Well, they were on Halloween. Oh, it's got a big massive crack in it. Even though I'm not showing you this one first, because I watched the first one on. It was a film that I'd recorded on Sky Plus, and that was Slither, which is directed by James Gunn, who's going to be directing the Guardians of the Galaxy. It stars Elizabeth Banks, Nathan Fillion, Michael Rooker, Merle from Walking Dead. I don't think there's anyone else that big in the cast. You know, no one that I can remember that was necessarily that important to the cast. Yeah, but yeah, this is the second James Gunn film I've seen. I've seen Super, which I really enjoyed, and I talked about in what I watched over this one of that. I don't know. But yeah, I enjoyed that one, and this one's very similar. It's a dark comedy that yeah, it's basically a dark comedy which I like, and this one focuses on these aliens that look like sort of fat slugs that come down to Earth and basically, well, I'm not going to tell you what happens with the slugs, but one of them sort of yeah, hitches onto Michael Rooker. It takes him over, and yeah, goes from there. And then Michael Rooker's married to Elizabeth Banks, and Nathan Fillion is Elizabeth Banks' friend, and he has a crush on her, and all of that good stuff. But also, I just realised, oh, wrong way, you can see that, but yeah, it's got Katniss and Peter from Hunger Games Catching Fire going through the sun, so yeah, but anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed this film. It was perfectly dark, well, not perfectly dark comedy. I definitely recommend this if you're a fan of dark comedies. I give it 4 out of 5. It was really enjoyable. I love the acting in it. I love Michael Rooker. He's awesome, and I'm glad. I think Michael Rooker and James are going to have a good relationship since Michael Rooker's been in all of his films, and I doubt he's going to be in it, but I want Nathan Fillion to be in Guardians of the Galaxy since he's been on all of James Gunn's projects as well. Also, yeah, that was the first one I watched. Also on Halloween, I watched Halloween. This is the first time I've ever seen this. I know, shocker. But well, not really if you've seen some like other videos, because I'm not that big of a fan of horror. It's not. I don't dislike it. It's just nobody in my house really watches horror, so I haven't grown up watching it. I've grown up watching like Star Wars and comedies. Yeah, basically. But I really enjoyed this one. Well, I enjoyed it. I don't know if I said really enjoyed it, but I did enjoy it. It was obviously people, everybody knows the story of it. I'll just read it in case you don't. 15 years ago, Michael Myers brutally massacred his sister. Now, after escaping from a mental hospital, he's back to relive his grisly crime again and again and again. Yeah, stars Jamie Lee Curtis and yeah, that's it, basically it. And PJ Souls and Nancy Loomis. Don't know who they are, but yeah, this yeah, it was good. It didn't really scare me as much as I thought it would. Maybe maybe it's just a bit dated, or I just don't get scared quite as easily. But yeah, I'd still say it's a pretty good film. The music was great in it, and John Carpenter directed this very well. Give it 4 out of 5. I did really enjoy it, but really enjoyed the story and the way it was shot, and but not so much on the scare factor. Then on the next day, I watched a comedy, and that comedy was Hot Tub Time Machine. This stars John Cusack, Craig Robinson, what's his name, Rob Corddry, and Clark Duke. Yeah, this was really funny. It revolves around, well, I'm guessing you can guess, revolves around these 4 who find a hot tub that happens to be a time machine, and yeah, and also it stars Chevy Chase as the repairman, which is cool. Yeah, it also has Crispin Glover and Lizzie Kaplan. Yeah, this is really funny. I think they go back to like the 80s, maybe, I don't know. It doesn't say on the back, and never really specifies a time. It was a time when Michael Jackson wasn't white. Uh, but yeah, so it was. I think might be the 80s, might be the 90s, might be the 70s. I don't know, but it goes back in time, and I like the setting of it. It was really funny. There was a lot of comedy around the setting, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really, I didn't really like John Cusack, and I'm kind of glad that he isn't returning for the sequel. But Clark Duke was funny as he is in everything I've seen him. Same goes Craig Robinson, and yeah, Rob Corddry was really funny as well. But I definitely recommend this one. 3.75 out of 5. Really funny. Then I watched, which is probably one of the most disappointing films, and that is Jennifer's Body. I don't know what I really expected out of this, but I expected more than I got. It just was not a good film. It centers around Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried. Megan Fox gets crucified and becomes this, and she eats people. Yeah, but yeah, I was expecting something better than this. Amanda Seyfried's a good actress, but she is not good in this. I was at least expecting her to be good. Fuck's sakes. So as you might have guessed, YouTube cropped out on me again. But yeah, if you don't know what I mean by that, it's I shoot on using the YouTube webcam capture, because I used to use the webcam on my laptop and then upload to YouTube, but I mean uploading takes a long time, and that was back when I had like noise in the background. I don't know what that was, but anyway, yeah, I was expecting Amanda Seyfried to at least be a good actress in this, but she was pretty bad. And yeah, the only good thing in there were two good things in this, and those are the two main male characters, J.K. Simmons and the Goth Kid. I don't know who the Goth Kid was, but those are the only two people that I liked in this. So yeah, didn't really like this. 1.5 out of 5. I don't know. I do not recommend that. And then the next two I did mention I was going to be doing in a double feature back when I picked this first one up, and the first one is The Butterfly Effect, starring Ashton Kutcher and Amy Smart. Yeah. Before I get into what I thought of this, I'll just give you the basics of what it is by reading these back, because I can't really explain the plot without giving a lot of it away. In The Butterfly Effect, Evan Treborn, Ashton Kutcher, has lost crucial moments of his life. His childhood scarred by a series of terrifying events he can't remember. When Evan realizes that by reading his diaries he can unlock the past and go back in time, he tries to reclaim the missing memories by tampering with the past. With unexpected and disastrous results, the more Evan tampers with time, the more his life and those of his friend Kaylee, Amy Smart, begin to unravel, and he discovers there is no such thing as a happy ending. But yeah, I love this film. I looked online and it hasn't got that great of reviews, but I loved it. I just thought it was a really good film. Ashton Kutcher, I thought was really good in this. Amy Smart, really good. The people who play Amy Smart's brother and their childhood friend, I thought they were good. And Ethan Suplee was in this as well. Randy from My Name's Earl, he was really good in it as well. But yeah, I just thought this was really good. The story was really good. It was moving. Just well told story. A lot of sad moments. And yeah, I just really like this. I loved the ending. I think that was the only way to end the film. But yeah, love this. 5 out of 5. Absolutely loved it. I know I'm probably in the minority there, but and then, as I did say in the update when I bought that, I was going to do it in double feature with Donnie Darko. Yeah, I watched this just after I watched Butterfly Effect, and yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Not amazing, but good. So I'll just read the back to you, because it's kind of hard to explain the plot for this one as well. October 1988, and small town USA is about to witness the end of the world. It's home to Donnie Darko, a brilliant but troubled teenager, plagued by terrifying visions which he alone knows the meaning of. With his classmate and soulmate, Gretchen, and a mysterious ex-teacher nicknamed Grandma Death, he must unravel the strange occurrences affecting his school, his home, and his life before a horrifying spectre known only as Frank leads Donnie to the edge of his sanity. So, yeah, that doesn't really give a lot away about the it gives some of the mystery away, but not a lot of the plot away. But yeah, this was a good film. It was a bit confusing at times, but especially the ending. I maybe I'm stupid that I don't get the ending, but I just don't get the ending. But yeah, I still say it's a really good film. Jake Gyllenhaal and Mike Gyllenhaal were really good in this. So is Drew Barrymore and is it Jenna Malone, who will be playing somebody in the Hunger Games Catching Fire, but I can't for the life of me. Joanna, she was playing Joanna Mason in Catching Fire, which I don't think suits her really, because I'm pretty sure Joanna Mason is much younger than Gina Malone is, but oh well. So yeah, I really thought this was a good film. So yeah, definitely see why loads of people like it. I give it 4 out of 5. So yeah. Okay, let's get into the next movie. My computer's acting weird. The next one I watched was Spy Kids. This is a film I've grown up watching. This is a series I grew up watching, and I'm definitely glad I managed to pick it up and check it out again. It was really fun to watch. They've got the Cortez family, which played by they don't have the names on that. Oh no, Alan Figa and Daryl Sabara. Also, the parents played by Antonio Banderas and Carla Gugino. So also got Cheech from Cheech and Chong, and Danny Trejo as their uncle as well, fake uncle, real uncle. It's also got Robert Patrick, T1000, and Alan Cumming, Nightcrawler. So yeah, it's got a really good cast, which I didn't actually know when I used to watch it, because obviously I wasn't that big into movies back then. But now looking back at it, it's got a really great cast. This film was really enjoyable. The acting isn't great, the story isn't great, the villain isn't great, but it's a really fun movie. It's definitely not one you want to put on to challenge you mentally, to put you through loops and all twists and turns. It does have twists and turns, but they're not going to be ones you're going to be thinking about. But yeah, I still really enjoy it. It's a childhood favourite of mine, and yeah, definitely love the series. Don't know, I'll give it 4.25 out of 5. Really enjoyed that. Then I followed that up the next day by watching Spy Kids 2, The Island of Lost Dreams. This one, I believe that when I was younger, I preferred this one over the first one. Going back to it, I prefer this one. I prefer the first one, even though that the kids' acting has improved in this. I just kind of find the what was it, Gertie and something. It doesn't say on the back, but there's these two siblings that are their rivals, and they really got on my nerves. Yeah, one of them's played by I can't remember her name. Never mind. But yeah, this has also got a great cast. Steve Buscemi, obviously. You have likes of Antonio Banderas, Danny Trejo, and Cheech, returning from the last one. But also you've got Ricardo Mon Mon Mont Carr and Holland Taylor, who plays Evelyn, not Evelyn Mosby, Evelyn Harper in Two and a Half Men. I just can't get my words out at the moment, but yeah, really enjoyed this. It was still fun. This one takes place on it's an island that has loads of like hybrid creatures, which are pretty awesome. And yeah, it's a fun film. Just like the first one, they're both really fun. But I still prefer the first one over this. But still, really enjoy it. 4 out of 5. Now, I'm guessing you think I've watched Strikers 3 next. Well, you'd be wrong. I was going to watch it next, but then I realised I only have the 3D version, and I didn't really fancy watching it in 3D. Then I was planning on watching it on Sunday, and I just ended up watching Scrubs. So, yeah, I do still have 2 more films, but neither of them are Spikers 3D. Next one is a 4th in the series, and that series will be Mission Impossible, and the film will be Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Don't know why I went so long-winded around it. This one focuses around Tom Cruise and his crew, who have been framed for a bombing in some country. I'm not too sure where, and they've basically got to go sort of behind the government or whoever runs them, and figure out who actually did it and stuff like that. But, yeah, I really enjoy the first and third Mission Impossible. I do not like the second one. I thought it was pretty shit. But really like the first and third one. And this one I really did enjoy. I don't think it's as good as everybody says it is, but I still really think it's pretty good. But there is one thing that I really didn't like about it, and that was the theme. I don't know what was wrong with the normal theme that's in all the other movies, but it sort of just like added a techno sound to it, and I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. But yeah, yep, just checking something. But yeah, I still really enjoyed it. 4 out of 5, definitely recommend it. The action seems really good in this, especially this scene. That scene was awesome, and yeah, it's really good. And then the last one was a film that I watched yesterday, and some of you may kind of laugh, but especially if you see the case. I'll try and I'll just show the case. Can you guess what that is? Nice little purple sparkly case. What if I just show you? Ah, can you guess who that is? Yeah, it's Rock of Ages. Maybe you won't laugh because it is Rock of Ages, but it is a musical, and it does come in this nice purple case. This is a film I've been wanting to see ever since it came out. I wanted to go see it in cinema, to be honest, because I'm a fan of the music that's in this. Even though it says Rock of Ages, I wouldn't exactly say it's rock. It's kind, well, some of it is, some of it isn't. Like I don't know. It's not. Mm, I really need to actually say my words properly. It is rock, but it's not like hard rock. It's, yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's not like Foo Fighters or yeah, basically. I'm going to go with the example of Foo Fighters. It's not Foo Fighters or like actually it's Def Leppard. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I really enjoyed the music. It opens with Paradise City. Then we've got I don't know these songs: Sister Christian, Just Like Paradise, and Nothing But a Good Time. Don't know what those songs are, but I enjoyed them. Then we have Jukebox Hero mixed with I Love Rock and Roll. I love rock and roll. I'd never heard Jukebox Hero before this, but yeah, still a good song. Then we have Hit Me With Your Best Shot, which was good. Which is performed by Catherine Zeta-Jones, is it? Yeah, Catherine Zeta-Jones. That was good. Waiting for a Girl or Boy Like You, which is performed by oh, I've just realised I kept on thinking that was Tom Cruise, but it's not. It's Drew, who is played by Diego Boneta. I just realised that with the curly hair. But yeah, it was performed by those two who were together in this. Then we've got More Than Words in Heaven. I don't actually remember that one. And we have Wanted Dead or Alive, which is good. I Want to Know What Love Is, which is performed by Tom Cruise and Malin Ackerman. Tom Cruise is actually a pretty good singer. Never knew that before this. Then I Wanna Rock, which I thought sounded similar. I thought it sounded familiar when I listened to it, and then realised it was at the end of the SpongeBob movie, which is funny. And then Pour Some Sugar on Me, which is sung by Tom Cruise. Hard in My Heart, don't remember that one. Shadows of the Night / Hard in My Heart, don't remember that. Here I Go Again, that was good. Can't Fight This Feeling, which is sung by I just remember that scene. It was sung by Russell Brand and Alec Baldwin, who is the oh, I forgot 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 his name. Shit, what's his name? I really can't remember his name. I'm not thinking of the character. I'm thinking of oh my god, Russell Crowe. He's the Russell Crowe of this movie. If you've seen Les Mis, then you'll get it. He's not the best singer. uh, he's above what normal people can do, but he's nothing brilliant. And then Anyway You Want It, which was good. Undercover Love by Drew and the Z Guys. Actually, I think that was only a few bars. Then we have Every Row Has Its Thorn, Rock You Like a Hurricane. That was only an extended cut, so I didn't see that. We built the city and we're not going to we're not going to take it. That was good. $1 million love, performed by Drew and the Z guys, which is terrible. Don't Stop Believing, which was amazing way to finish the film. Then in the credits we had Paradise City and Rocky Like the Hurricane. Rocky Like the Hurricane, sorry, not Rocks. But yeah, really enjoyed this film. Thought the music in it was great. Loved the characters in it, especially Julianne Heft, I think her name is, and you see her at the back there, Malin Ackerman, who is from Watchmen and many other films. Then we've got Tom Cruise, Russell Brand, Paul Giamatti, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Alec Baldwin, and Julianne Heft. And I almost forgot this. It's also got Bryan Cranston in it, which is awesome. Yeah, so I definitely recommend this if you're a fan of the songs I said, and I'm actually going to put them on this. Anyone remember these MP3s? Yeah, I do have a iPod. Yeah, I have an iPod, but it's shit. It's iOS 3. That's all it is. Never really used it. I have MP3s. Actually, I have two. I have a Quantum Source one, and this, which is really old. It can only hold 31 songs, so not a whole lot of songs. But getting way off topic now. But yeah, really enjoy this. 4.5 out of 5. Definitely recommend this if you're a fan of musicals, like me. But yeah, that's it for this. Also, be on the lookout on the Welsh LC Fans Reviews channel, because you'll see reviews of Thor and Thor: The Dark World, Where the Millers, all from me and Dominic, since we both watched them over the past few weeks. We were going to do it last Friday, but we will shoot them in his house because my room's really small and there's not enough room for us to shoot it here, because I have nowhere to put my laptop if we shoot it on the bed. But if you could see the size of my bed, I don't know if you can tell, but it's basically from the wall to the Pepsi. It's not that much. I just not sit on it, and yeah, you just saw how weird I sit. I'm very flexible, so I sit weirdly. Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll also see them on the Welsh LC channel, Welsh LC Fans Reviews channel, which link will be down below. Also, I'm going to be doing a review of the to-do list soon. I don't know when, but soon. Since I did watch that a while ago. But when did I watch it? I've got it over here. The 2nd, so 2 weeks ago, or 2 weeks and a half, or 3 weeks ago. No. Right. I'm sorry, I'm not